In this video, I will show how can you do a self-bill credit note. We have gone through how can you do self-bill in a different scenarios like importation of goods and commission payment. But let's say you need to do a self-bill credit note. How can you do? First of all, we go to Malaysia e-invoice self-bill document. To make things easy, usually if you want to do a self-bill credit note, it should be based on a self-bill invoice that is submitted and validated. We can just directly copy the self-bill. Let's say I want to self-bill credit note this particular self-bill invoice. I can click the down arrow and click copy. You can see the information is exactly the same as what you key in previously. The next thing that you need to do is change the document type from self-bill invoice to self-bill credit note. You can also take the reference document. This is to let the system know which self-bill invoice you are self-billing. Just now when you copy, it's just a copy. It does not tell the system that you are actually doing a self-bill credit note. So after you copy, you have to come to this reference document and tick on the same document that you actually copied. Then you can approve and send directly later on. Because the classification code and everything is copied over here, so it should be the same. Once the e-invoice status become valid, we can look back into our My Invoice portal. You can see there is a self-bill credit note over here, and it will also have the self-bill UUID over here. That is because during the reference document, you actually tick this particular document, so we know which UUID to capture and submit to LHDN. If I click into this UUID, you can see this is the self-bill invoice that I have done just now. So that is how you can do a self-bill credit note in AutoCount. Of course, this is similar applied to debit note and refund note. Alright, and that's all for this video.